Hello everyone, welcome to episode 17. I say to you, Umbolani from Gabon. For today's episode, we will be looking at an area of major concern, the issue of challenges with customs administration and procedures at the ports, and how the AfCFTA seeks to address these issues. The AfCFTA agreement provides that state parties shall take appropriate measures regarding customs cooperation and mutual administrative assistance. So I'll just do a bit of intro for this week, and next week we will consider the provisions fully. Customs cooperation basically means collaboration amongst custom authorities of state parties that is aimed at simplification of procedures and the improvement of trade facilitation. One of the objectives is that state parties through their customs authorities are to cooperate in all areas of customs administrations in order to improve the regulation of trade flows and enforcement of applicable laws. So how are they to do this? They are to provide for common measures which state parties are encouraged to comply with in formulating their customs law and procedures. So that means each state party is going to have its own customs law and procedures, but however, it should consider the common measures which they have all agreed to cooperate on in drafting its customs law and procedures. Also, they are to establish appropriate institutional arrangements at continental, regional, and national levels. So, at the national level in their country, establish institutional arrangements at the level of the free trade area, and of course, and regional. That's the regional economic communities. But the appropriate institutional arrangements are to be established. For mutual administrative assistance, some of the objectives are basically to ensure that customs law in their territories are observed, to combat custom offences, and of course to facilitate the simplification and harmonization of customs procedures. The AfCFTA Secretariat has started taking steps in respect of this provision for customs cooperation and mutual administrative assistance. On the 15th of February 2022, a memorandum of understanding was signed between the AfCFTA Secretariat and the World Customs Organization, that's the global body for customs administration, and the collaboration is meant to capacitate the AfCFTA with technological systems for the standardization of data and connectivity of customs systems, a developed AfCFTA e-tariff book, and of course to enhance the skills and expertise of customs officials in operationalizing the AfCFTA. So this is where we're going to end it for today's episode. We will look into this fully next week, and in the meantime, as I usually say, the podcast is basically for educational purposes, just to provide general information. It's not to be regarded as an expert advice. If you need expert advice or you'd like to discuss in respect of any areas of trade, please reach out to me. And until next week, I say thank you very much to everyone that has been listening from episode 1 down to episode 17. And goodbye, and enjoy the rest of your day, or should I say, have a good evening, whatever part of the continent you're listening to. Thank you.